Mario Kart 8 is Nintendo's Grand Theft Auto 5. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's pretty hard not to see the parallels. GTA 5 came out in 2013 and hasn't gotten a new game until the recently announced GTA 6, which isn't even coming out until 2025. It's the second best-selling game of all time, only behind Minecraft, selling over 190 million copies to date, which is about 11.1 billion in sales. Mario Kart 8 came out in 2014 and hasn't gotten a new game to the franchise since then, unless you count Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. But really that was just a port of the game with some additional content. The same thing happened for GTA 5 twice, when it was released for the PS4 and Xbox One consoles, as well as the PS5 and Xbox Series X consoles. Mario Kart 8 was the Wii U's best-selling game by far, and when it launched for the Switch, it became the fastest-selling Mario Kart game ever, even outpacing Mario Kart Wii.
But wait! There's more!
It would outpace Mario Kart Wii again by becoming the best-selling Mario Kart game of all time in 2021. The cash cow that Nintendo had in Mario Kart 8 made all the sense in the world that Nintendo compared notes with what Rockstar was doing with GTA 5. Nintendo moved forward with the Booster Course Pass 5 years after initially releasing the game, giving us a whole bunch of new and retro tracks for the game, to the point where there's almost 100 tracks in the game. So now that the Booster Course Pass is over, what does the future look like for Mario Kart? Will Nintendo continue to follow Rockstar's footsteps and drop a Mario Kart 9 trailer, or a teaser, or anything? Well, I think Albert Einstein answers this question best. And I'm talking about this one. Not this one. He says, and I quote, "If you want to know the future, look at the past." So let's take a look back at the launch of Mario Kart 8. It is coming off the heels of Mario Kart 7, which introduced 3 new major features: hang gliding, underwater racing, and being able to customize individual parts of your kart rather than choosing a full pre-made kart. Now, what new innovations did Mario Kart 8 come up with? Not much. You had the anti-gravity feature, which provided a bit of a twist on some tracks, both new and old. You had a new take on the battle mode, which people didn't really like all that much. Well, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe fixed that. And then you had the updated graphics. Mario Kart has never looked better. But outside of those things, the game didn't really offer anything groundbreaking that a previous game didn't already do. And there's a simple reason for that. The Mario Kart formula was perfected. There isn't much reason to add any more game-altering mechanics. People love the game as it is, and the sales reflect that. The brilliance behind Mario Kart 8 is the sheer amount of options you have in characters and tracks to play. The Booster Course Pass it pretty much made the game the Mario Kart version of Smash Ultimate. It brought back so many classic tracks, and even though some were still left out. The Booster Course Pass also did well in adding a lot of new tracks from Mario Kart Tour. Ninja Hideaway and Sky High Sundae in particular, I think, are perfectly chaotic tracks. So Nintendo has 2 roads to take that would both be in line with what Rockstar is doing. The first road is making an announcement for Mario Kart 9. Almost 10 years since we've had a brand new Mario Kart game, there will be so much hype for it. And it seems like this is the road that Nintendo will more likely take, because they also announced a while back that they are discontinuing new content for Mario Kart Tour. That tells me that whatever they want to do with Mario Kart has to be unified on both consoles and mobile. And that makes sense, since they were able to funnel a lot of content to Mario Kart 8 through Mario Kart Tour, and they made a lot of money with both. The second road that Nintendo could take is doing yet another port of Mario Kart 8. They could call it Mario Kart 8 Super Deluxe or whatever. And all it would do is add new characters, tracks, and maybe update the graphics. And you could call it a day, and people will still buy it in droves. Whether Nintendo goes with a new game or just another port, their plan will largely be the same. Don't shake up the formula too much, just give people chaotic, traditional racing fun. If you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. If you disagree with me on anything, leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.